Sorry, I just realized you probably aren't familiar with the tongue that I was just sending your way. So without further ado, everyone hated that so much. I think I kind of did too, to be honest. But here we are. Welcome on back to the Dirty Zeros and yet another episode of Needs Improv-ment. It's great to see you once again, and we have got quite the exciting fucking improv-ment ahead for you guys, I think. So, by now, you guys know what's going on. You guys know the drill. We're just going to keep on going with these until either we get bored, you get bored, or these guys kill me. Whatever comes first, I guess. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and make my way out of here momentarily, but I can't do that and just leave you with an empty frame, so let's get our competitors in, starting, of course, on my left-hand side. She is making her second appearance here on Needs Improv-ment, and we know that they have come to win. They have come to slay. She has come to fuck some shit up. Representing the she-theys, it is none other than Chelsea. Woo! Welcome. Thank you. This episode is so unhinged. We just started. How are we doing?
I'm doing really well. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling. I think I got this one in the bag. And at the very least, I'll do the best drawing.
Well, it's funny you say that because we've actually got a couple people who have been recipients of the best drawing 2 points. Because Chelsea, your opponent, slinking his way up from the couch, getting ready to enter this here frame. He's a funny guy, he's a bit of a lad, and he fucking beat me when we did this. So with that in mind, please welcome none other than Elijah Cashin! Woo!
Whoa, dude!
I didn't say that.
That's actually
That's out of context. That's out of context.
Brother, with me and Ricky right here.
I didn't mean it.
Ready.
I'm just trying to be an ally.
It's the thought that counts, you know. I fucking knees, dude. Good to have you guys here.
Thanks.
We got a couple of veterans on either side of me, so I don't need to explain shit to the likes of you. Wow, that came out so much harsher than it was supposed to. It's all right.
Are we
I'm so sorry, everyone. Alright, I'm gonna go stand over there now.
I think that might be the longest intro we've had so far.
And possibly the worst.
Well, finally, this is the one I'm not editing. Tavish.
Yeah, sorry, Tal.
It's always a really fun one that Tavish gets. Alright, welcome to Needs Improv-ment. We're going to make some characters in improv. How are we going to make these characters? First, characters are created in the same vein that Saving Throwdowns is created. Watch Saving Throwdowns if you don't know what that means. But essentially, we roll for everything. So now you don't have to watch Saving Throwdowns, I guess. We're going to roll for our level. Didn't get it deep. We're going to roll for our level. And we also pick a species with a d20. Instead of rolling for class with a d12 or d8 or whatever we used last time, we use a d12 to pick our occupation so that we know what job we're rocking with. So we're going to roll a d10 for a hidden agenda, aligned agenda, so we know what we're pushing forward a scene. Our aligned agenda doesn't correspond to our please kill me.
Oh god, fucking damn it. Our aligned agenda will determine our alignment as characters, and then we will receive, based on our alignment, a hidden agenda on top of our aligned agenda. We can't tell our opponents our hidden agenda. We probably wouldn't really tell them our aligned agenda either. If a bonus condition is not achieved when the scene finds a natural end, it comes down to the points on who wins. They are gained either by making our opponent break, which is worth 1 point, achieving our bonus condition, which is 5 points, and an extra 2 points to the best drawing, which I will, as stated, be receiving. Skill expert is banned.
Fuck that feat.
Can't use it.
It's quite a good feat. Use it in your campaigns. Just for this instance.
Cheating.
Fuck this shit.
In this specific Scenario.
And also if we end in a tie, we have to pay each other compliments until one of us
Breaks.
or cringes out of it.
And if that fails, it's rock, paper, scissors.
Example by me and Rowan's.
Yeah.
We almost
You-
kissed. Alright.
Anyways, roll for do you want to roll for the what level?
I have a tradition
Oh, yes.
with all of my saving throwdowns and improvements. Okay.
You want to try? Can we throw it up a little bit as well? Like,
Yeah, should we move
Oh.
this way a little bit so we don't toss it off the table?
It's like an improv exercise beforehand. Alright,
Okay.
3, 2, down and up. That was actually relatively
That
successful.
was very nice.
For a 7!
Hey!
That's a
I thought it was a 1 after all that.
yeah, I
thought
did
it was
too. That's a good number.
Very nice.
That's a good
Yeah.
number.
That's what's up, gang.
Alright, you go ahead and roll for
Let's
it.
find out who we are.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm just kind pleasure.
That's a 9. 9 makes me a halfling.
Hey.
That's a useful.
I'm
That's a
never rolling in that one.
Alright, well. I am a dwarf.
Oh.
A dwarf and a halfling walk into a bar.
Alright, class. I am a. Oh no, we don't roll class. Didn't we read the fucking rules?
What?
For my role, I got a barkeep.
Barkeep.
I'm a barkeep halfling.
I'm a dwarf housekeeper.
We're getting,
What?
we're getting housekeeper a
Yeah.
lot.
Shitload of housekeepers.
Shitload of housekeepers.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
A lot of houses need keeping, I suppose.
Many.
Many.
Perhaps even my bar.
Maybe. Maybe.
Barkeep, housekeep. That's
Okay. I can work with
that's
that.
what this sounds like.
Um,
Back to race again. I like the
Let's
gender.
find out what kind of people y'all are.
So we're gonna figure out what sort of aligned agenda we are. Me, Elijah, is a true neutral.
Oh, fuck me.
A true neutral barkeep has never once existed in fantasy or reality. I feel.
Well, I mean, if it just means I allow all people in.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who they are.
Neutral good.
Hey.
Why is everyone rolling neutral constantly? It's so hard to do agendas for. Alright, sorry for the extra delay on that one. I have a little bit more to write because neutral's kind of hard to specify with. But don't open these yet, but I'm going to slide you guys the hidden agendas. Just hold on to
I'm
those.
destroying buildings.
Oh god, so powerful. Now, to give the two of you...
I always do that.
Oh yeah, I think last time I handed them after saying them. Who knows? Anyway, the two of you are in the following scenario. You guys have lived a bit of a longer life at this point. You know, not to the degree of full-blown adulthood, but you find yourselves in your early 30s. The two of you, it's been quite a long time since either of you saw each other because you went to the same high school together. During your time together, you had a bit of a testy relationship on account of the fact that one of you bullied the ever-living fuck out of the other one. The information of which will be on those agendas once I get you to read them. You'll find out who was who. But a few years down the line, and it's high school reunion time. Da-da-da-da-da-da. So, for whatever reason, you guys have decided to come on back home, check out the school, see what's going down, and, you know, see what everyone's been up to over the last few years. And everyone's excited to see each other. But a few things have gotten lost in translation over the years. And your year group, through different conversation as you go about, you're yet to reconvene. You haven't seen each other yet, but as the pair of you have been going around your reunion, talking to different people, you've realized everyone in the year group seems to have it the wrong way round. They think that whichever one of you was the bully was in fact the bullied, and vice versa. And that just won't cut it. That just won't stand. Whether it's because the bully wants to be openly known that they were a piece of shit in school, or whether it's because the bullied doesn't want to have that reputation going forward amongst these people that they're never going to see again anyway. But all of that said, all of that done, you guys have reconvened and we'll be beginning off from there with that new information. One way or another, there is certainly a way to prove to everyone that they've got the wrong idea, and that might involve tracking down some school records. But who knows? Who knows what your plan will be? Who knows what you're going to do? Regardless, this situation needs some improvement. So, if you guys want to go ahead and open your hidden agendas, your aligned agendas even, find out what you're rocking, find out who was who, and just to avoid the confusion, if it says you were the bully, your high school group thinks you were the bullied, and vice versa. It says you were the bullied, they think you were the bully. And you know, maybe you desperately want everyone to realize they have the wrong idea. Maybe you couldn't care less. Maybe you want to burn the school down. Who knows? Only one way to find out. But first, we should find out exactly who we're dealing with. So once you guys are ready, we'll start a 10-minute timer. All right, your time begins in 3, 2, 1, go for it. And it begins. Remembering to pick some skills, pick some proficiencies. Control spells are all good, but no Tasha's hideous laughter. And let's see what kind of people y'all became post-school. How are we feeling, you guys? You excited? Ready to relive some glory days and walk some familiar halls?
Not.
Yeah, look, it's going to be a strange pairing, you know, maybe a little awkward.
Yeah, look, I kind of dread that I maybe shouldn't say how.
Well, I mean, because for one of you to know that you're the bully, the other would know that they're not. So
more the fact that like, I was horrifically anxious during my actual high school years. So part of me is like, I don't want to do a high school reunion. I think everyone would hate me. I'm like, I haven't been like that in fucking years.
Yeah. When you guys get to introducing your characters, that's where we'll drop who was the bully and who was the bullied. Because obviously you guys would know between each other anyway, because whatever you are, the other is the opposite. Unless I pulled a cheeky on yous, but I did not, so.
Well, maybe that's part of the cheeky.
Ooh.
You know, you're saying I didn't, but now really you have. That's evil.
Yeah.
By the way.
What can I say? I noticed no pencils on paper yet, gang.
Well, I was going to, and I feel a bit discouraged.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
now when your mom tells you to do the dishes when you're on your way to do the dishes, that's what you just did to me.
Oh damn! I'm so sorry, man. That's
Fuck, man.
That's fucked up.
How much time do I have?
4 minutes.
Yeah, alright, I'll file these a minute for just contemplation.
Here we go, pencil to paper.
Ooh. How long do we have again?
Oh, I'm loving what's going on both sides, team. Already looking like a tough call.
See, Chelsea's a very much better drawer than me, so I need to really fucking work for this.
But bear in mind, it's not necessarily like the subjective quality best. It's just my favorite. Like, you know, I
Naked.
there's room for all these. Ah, yes.
You guys, so it looks like 2 minutes.
2 minutes. It's like one, but twice as many. Yeah, I deserve the silence. Oh, we've got some cool yeah, very nice. I'll say this much. Regardless who wins those 2 bonus points, both these motherfuckers turn some heads at reunion. And that's all you want, really.
30 seconds. Oh shit. 6.
Oh my
5,
god.
4,
3, 2, 1. And that is time right there. Holy shit,
Holy
you guys.
Holy fuck!
Damn.
I'm up against a fucking manga artist! How the fuck is this fair?
Fuck, holy shit. Very well done to you both. I'm loving what we're looking at here.
Did you name it? Yeah, I didn't name mine in time.
I normally think, like, I mean, saving throwdowns, I was just fucking, the first thing that came to my mind,
Throw it
I
out
throw it out
there.
there, but like, we have time, we have time.
Yeah,
We have time.
exactly.
Stop looking at me like that, you're making me nervous.
Alright, we're gonna kick things off I don't even know. I don't know. Do either of you want to go first?
We'll go with the one with the name first, perhaps.
Give you some time.
Give you time to come up with
Oh,
one.
can I?
You
am
can
I
write.
allowed
You
to?
can write a name. That's
Yeah.
true.
Well, let me introduce you to the famed Tony Big Ears Plurt.
Tony Big Ears Plurt. Welcome to the show.
We love him.
Very nice. Very nice. He has seen some shit by the look of things,
You know
man.
Tony Big Ears Plurt?
Hell fucking yeah.
Love it.
Tell us a little bit about Big Ears.
Are we allowed to reveal?
This is where you can reveal your status
Okay.
in the bullying exchange.
Know this, audience. Upon thine birth certificate, Tony Big Ears Plurt is not named legally Tony Big Ears Plurt. Instead, you'd find on his birth certificate their name to be Tony Plurt. How did he get the name Big Ears, you wonder? How horrifically bullied he must be. In high school, he was called Tony Big Ears Plurt so much that the government viewed him as Tony Big Ears Plurt anytime he showed an ID. Just doesn't say Big Ears on it, that must be fake ID.
Oh my god.
This is a horrific generational bully.
That's awful.
It's pretty bad. So I started the Big Ears Bar and Brewery.
Yeah.
I'm the barkeep of the Big Ears Bar and Brewery,
Wonderful.
where we don't ask for IDs because of the fucking prejudice I've been through.
Okay, hold on a second. You sure you didn't roll petty criminal on there?
Well, no, it's not very good party. And like, if people are underage, I'll be like, get out of here.
You just
But-
look at
but-
them.
If only also have had him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like I'm doing anything illegal. I'm not checking IDs.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, look.
Because fuck that shit. So I've taken up day smoking.
Yeah.
That's another fact about my life.
It's coke.
And it's gotten bad since I've realized I have to go meet all these big ear haters.
And not only do you have to meet them, but whatever happened to their memories, they think you were the bully.
Yeah, and he's fucking tarnishing my bar's reputation, mind you.
Yeah.
No one wants to go to a bully's bar.
Yeah, look,
There's Big Ears Bar and Brewery, not Bully's Bar and Brewery.
That's it. The rumors like this are how careers stop, and that's just not what's up. That's not.
I'm happy to be known as Big Ears.
Yeah.
But not a bully. That's too far.
I respect that. Very nice.
Thank you.
Well, let's meet the absolute fucking scumlord that made him Big Ears to begin with, and see what kind of trajectory their life has taken in the time since.
This is Shorty Sparkle.
Yo, Shorty Sparkle, welcome to the club.
I got
Hell
bullied
fucking yeah.
by someone called Shorty Sparkle.
To be honest, it's like if Big Ears is a fucking snowflake, I don't see how that's my problem. If I'm being honest, you know, like love her, but like don't be such a fucking wimp.
You're neutral good. What the fuck is this shit?
Yeah. Oh, and babe, I will like always tell you if your lipstick is on your teeth.
That's so nice.
But like
Fuck.
being hung up on something that happened in like high school, that's a little lame. That's a little embarrassing for you. You know?
Can we say something to that?
My husband plays football. I don't know.
Swirls glass of red wine.
I don't think I'll be able to make it through this
Yeah,
next
this is pretty
episode.
interesting.
I have 2 kids I neglect.
Hell yeah.
Neutral good. What
Neutral
are you
good,
doing?
by the way.
Yeah, but I voted the right way, so that makes me good.
Yeah.
This
exactly.
is modern day chaotic evil.
But I do see, I'm seeing the vision here. I see how it's like that almost like performative goodness.
Because like, what is your alignment other than like how other people perceive you? You know?
That's it.
Damn.
Everyone's a little evil and a little good on the inside.
Tell
But
what-
all my homegirls can't know that I'm mean, and I will fucking ruin you if you endanger that.
Oh.
Have you guys seen Euphoria?
I'm not surviving. Can we give
Good
Chelsea the
Lord.
championship already?
Right, well, we can only determine such things by getting into a scene. And we're going to do that momentarily. First things first, let's find out who's starting with 2 extra points. Once again, a difficult choice, because I like both these drawings quite a lot, and both for different reasons. I love the shocked expression of horror on Tony's face, and the detail on Shorty. Pretty fucking out of this world. The side tilted head, you know. These are 2 characters that you wouldn't expect to interact in high school, let alone to find out that there's actual lore to their story. But god damn it, there is. And everyone's got that wrong, and that's a problem, for whatever reason you may see. But with all of that said, I'm going to go ahead and say the person starting with 2 extra points in the scene is going to be Chelsea. But it was very close, let it be known.
No, I'm glad it was Chelsea. I would have been
I
beautiful.
manifested this, girls. I'll have you know.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, you guys. I'm very excited for the scene that's going to follow. So, why don't we go ahead and get ourselves ready for that? I'm going to let you guys learn your characters. I'm going to get ready to fucking see what goes down, because this, I feel, is going to be kind of chaotic. So, without further ado, get those Lego sounds going, and we'll see y'all in the next one.
Watch the next one.